Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to solve day 24 problem of this month on Leetcode. Before starting, if you guys haven't subscribed my YouTube channel yet, then please go ahead and subscribe it. Now without any delay, let's get started with today's problem. Problem number 2200. Find all k-distant indices in an array. So now let's read the problem statement first. You are given a 0 indexed integer array nums and two integers key and k. A k-distant index is an index I of nums for which there exists at least one index j such that the absolute value of I minus j, it should be less than equal to k, and nums of j value is equal to key. Okay, and we have to return a list of all k-distant indices sorted in increasing order. Okay, so very easy problem. So we are going to solve this problem using two approaches. First, let's solve with of n square approach. Okay, so very brute force. So here this is my nums array, right? So this is my key and this is k value, right? Okay, so here if I just write the indexing here 0 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so now here if my I is here, okay, now next time just check, just run one more loop, okay, and place your j here. Okay, so this what we need nums of j value equal to key, right? So here nums of j values 3 only, right? No, right? So move j forward. So now your j reaches here. Again nums of j value is not equal to your key. Again move your j forward. Okay, now your j reaches here. Now at this position nums of j value is equal to key. Okay, we need one more thing, that is I minus j, the absolute value of this one, it should be less than equal to k value, right? So I is at 0 and j is at 2. Okay, and the absolute value of this is nothing but 2, and tell me 2 is less than your k is 1 in this case, no, right? So here this 0 is not valid. Okay, so here if you see for index 0, 0 minus 2 is greater than k, and 0 minus 5 is also greater than k, so there is no j's where 0 minus j is less than equal to k and nums j is equal to key. Thus 0 is not a k distant index. Okay, so k is not, right? So this is for this, okay, this 0 index. Now again what we need to do, again I have to start my I from here. Now I is going to move forward and now j is going to start from here. Okay, so here again you see nums of j value is not equal to key. Okay, j is going to move forward, then again j is going to move forward. Okay, now my j reaches here. All right, so now in this case if you see the nums of j value is equal to key, right, and I minus j, the absolute value, is less than equal to k value, right? Less than equal to k, right? So this is k distant. Okay, so for index 1 minus 2 absolute value is less than equal to k, and nums of 2 is equal to key, so 1 is a k distant index. Okay, now next time again your I is going to move forward. Okay, and now j is again going to start from here. Okay, again j is going to start from here. Again you are going to check all these things. Then next time again I is going to move here, j is again going to start from 0. Then I is moving here, then j is again starting from 0. Then I is moving here, j is again going to start from here. I is moving here, j is again going to start from here. So this is nothing but O of n square approach. Okay, so we are running two loops. Okay, I, which is covering all the elements from 0 to n. Okay, n is the length of this nums array, and j is also covering all the elements from 0 to n is nothing but length of nums array. Okay, so here we are dealing with absolute value, right? So that is why I'm running j every time from 0. Okay, so we are dealing with absolute value. Okay, it is not saying that my j should be greater than I always. Okay, it's not saying that, this problem. Okay, so that is why both are running from 0 only, right? So let's write the code with this approach first, approach 1, then I will move to the approach 2, which is going to solve this problem in O of n. Okay, but let's understand this O of n square code first. Okay, very simple code, nothing complex. So here create one list of integer. Okay, and here just name it as result, and here a new array list. Done. Okay, and now after that just create one n variable. Okay, just place the length of your nums. Okay, nums dot length, and then you have to traverse the number pairs. Okay, so for that you have to run two loops in total. For int I is equal to 0, I is less than n, and I plus plus, and here also one more loop for int j is equal to 0, j is less than n, and j plus plus. And inside this, what you need to do, you have to just check one condition. Okay, if so here nums of j value, it should be equal to key. Okay, if this is the case, right, and here and here the absolute value of this, it should be less than equal to k. Okay, so just place it here, and here I can simply write this. Okay, math dot absolute, okay, of I minus j, this value, it should be less than equal to k. Okay, in that case, just add this value, okay, add this index, okay, to your result array list. Okay, and just break it from here. Next time your I is going to move forward and j is again going to start from 0. Okay, we don't need duplicates. And in the end, from here you have to simply return result. That's it. Okay, so this is approach 1 code. Okay, now let's run the code and see if there are any code issue. We'll try to fix that. So all the test cases has been accepted. Now let's submit it. So see, our solution is accepted, right? So I hope that you guys are clear with approach 1, time complexities of n into of n, that is of n square. Now let's move to the approach 2. Okay, so now in approach 2, what you need to do here, we know that we only need to check when my nums j value is equal to key. Okay, this is what we know, right? So here first, initially you have to simply create one array list, okay, like this. Right, same thing. And here you are going to just calculate the length of nums array, and here just create one more variable, int r is equal to 0, right? And this is nothing but unjust minimum index. Okay, so I'm just initializing it. All right, so now these are the values that we know. Now you have to just run one j loop. Okay, and here nums of j value, it should be equal to your key. Okay, so right now it is not equal to key, so I'm going to move j forward. Okay, now my j reaches here. Again, nums of j value is not equal to key, I'm moving my j forward. Okay, so now my nums of j value is equal to key. Okay, now in this case, what we need to know, we need to know the left side and right side indexes that we can cover. Okay, that is k distance. Okay, so here how I'm going to get the L value. Okay, left side, so left side value, I can simply say it is going to be the math dot max of r value. Okay, r is initially 0. Okay, so r is nothing but unjust minimum index. Okay, 0. And here previously, if you see here, k is 1. Okay, so j minus k I can cover. Okay, until here I can cover. Okay, I'm talking about the left side, j minus k, right? J is at 2, and until here I can cover, right? So j minus k, I can simply write max value among them is nothing but 0, and here j minus k, 2 minus 1, 1. Okay, so that is 1. Okay, so that is right now. This is the left boundary for this 9. Okay, and same way, just get the right boundary for this one. So right boundary for this one is going to be then for right boundary, just take the mean. Okay, math dot mean of what is your value of total length. Okay, the last index, that is nothing but n minus 1. Okay, here we are starting from 0. Okay, you can say r is 0 initially, and now here n minus 1, that is the max value, and here j plus k. Okay, until here only I can cover for this particular 9. Okay, j plus k, so here I can say j plus k, right? So what is the value that I'm going to get here? Just add 1. Okay, just add 1. Why I'm adding 1, let me tell you. So first, here what is the value that you are going to get? 6. And here 3, minimum is 3, and in 3 you are adding 1, 4. Okay, so here left side the value is coming out as 1, and the right side value is coming out as 4. Okay, so now 1 to 4, 1 to 4, just cover all the indexes. Okay, so you just run one more loop. Okay, starting from L is equal to 1, and L, here L should be less than R. Okay, so here 4 we are covering, so here in the next loop what I'm doing, I'm just saying less than R. Okay, that's the reason I'm taking 4 here. All right, so 1 2 3, I'm going to add all these indexes in my result array list. Okay, then next time again my j is going to move forward. It's not equal to 9, it's not equal to 9, here it is equal to 9. Okay, so only j I'm running, okay, in this range. So here again, if you see what is the value of L and R, you are going to get for this one. So just place this formula. So last time, what is the R value? Okay, R value last time was 4, and this time j minus k, if you do, that is also 4. Okay, so we don't want to cover duplicates. Okay, so that is why here I am writing r. Okay, so from here to here you are going to get 7, so here 4 5 6 you are going to get. Okay, so let's write the code. Very simple, nothing complex here. Let me just delete this. Okay, delete this, not required. Okay, here we are just running this, and inside this I'm just going to calculate the L and R value. So here I can say int L is equal to math.max. We need to take, okay, the index which is going to near to that particular j value. Okay, so that is why R, and here j minus k we need to take. Okay, and for R is already defined, so I don't need to write int here. R is equal to, here I have to write math dot min, what is the max value of my array, n minus 1, last index n minus 1, and here I'm just going to write j plus k. Okay, and here in just here just add one more. Okay, because after this I'm just going to run one simple loop to add the indexes. Okay, I run I loop int I is equal to L and I is less than R, and here you can simply say I plus plus, and here you have to just add the values of I. That's it. Okay, that's it. And in the end you have to just simply return a result. Okay, so here what you need to write here, if you just write if nums of j value is equal to key, only then you have to execute all this stuff, right? This here, and you can add one more here. Okay, and now just format the code. Okay, so only if this is a condition, then only we need to do write everything. Now let's run it and see if there are any code issues. We try to fix that. So all the test cases has been accepted. Now let's submit it. So see, our solution is accepted, right? So I hope that you guys are clear with both the approaches, and if you guys still have any doubts, then please feel free to ask in comment section. Till then, keep coding and keep practicing. Meet you in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.